one little thing that happens to you, or one seemingly big thing at the time, but in context, you look back, it's little because it is often very little, could be the thing that grew you and evolved you into somebody that you never knew you could be. I remember this was about 6 years ago, and I went through this moment in my life where I had to find a place. I've shared this before. I had to find a place and money was not coming in, self-employed, and I was fucking depressed and I was like disillusioned, and all this personal stuff was going on, and I was suddenly put into this position where, I was just strapped for cash and I needed to make money and I didn't know what I was going to do. And the amount of time in which I had to kind of figure it out was just like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've put myself in this spot and I don't know how I'm going to get myself out of it. And I was talking to one of my friends on the phone. This is about 2 weeks before the transition. And he said, you know what? You're going to get through this. And what I'm really interested in is talking to the guy who's on the other side of this. I want to see who he is. And I always stuck with me. And he was so right. And it was a very inspiring comment because it was like, yeah, this is difficult. I get it. But you're going to be the guy that got through this. And I can't wait to talk to that guy. So I think that's a really interesting way to look at how these little things are everything. And I said this very early on in the podcast. We get so caught up in the journey of where we're trying to go, what we're trying to get, what we're trying to achieve, whatever. We forget who we're becoming along the way, which I would argue hands down again and again is the most important thing. It's not about the journey as much as it is about the traveler.